What's going on, YouTube? In today's video, I'm talking about 5 food mistakes that are guaranteed to keep you fat. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jonathan. I went from 250 to 177, lost over 70 pounds. In the course of me losing 70 pounds, I made a lot of mistakes when it came to food, a lot of mistakes when it came to working out. And this whole channel exists. I just want to share my journey, all the mistakes I made, so you don't have to make the same mistakes, or fat loss doesn't have to take you as long, or it can go twice as fast for you. So without further ado, because I don't like to waste time, I'm going to hop right into the first mistake I used to make. And make sure you guys stick around to the end, because mistake number 5 is something that no YouTuber ever talks about. I've watched plenty of videos, but they never talk about mistake number 5. So I'm going to talk about mistake number 1 is soaking your food in oil, using excessive oil or butter. All right, so in the beginning, quick story time. So in the beginning, I say again, sitting at 250 at my heaviest, but went on YouTube just like you guys do right now, and then like research how to lose weight, blah blah. So I came up with chicken breast and red potatoes was like the go-to meal that I could eat consistently and it can help me lose weight. All right, so is the meal good? Yes. Problem was that I'm soaking all my chicken breast in olive oil. Now, 1 tablespoon, just 1 tablespoon of olive oil is 14 grams of fat for 1 tablespoon. Now I don't know the number, but I'm pretty much putting at least eight tablespoons on one thing of chicken breast. That's just the chicken breast. We're not even talking about the red potatoes, because red potatoes, of course, I'm not eating a baked potato. That's nasty. I'm not doing that, right? I'm chopping it up and I'm frying them on a skillet. And I'm using vegetable oil for that, because vegetable oil fry it different, right? So I'm like, did I measure that? Not at all. I just poured that in the skillet and then cooked the potatoes in there. So now I done made a meal that was supposed to be successfully 400 some calories, maybe 5 max. I done turned that 500 calorie meal into a 1700 calorie meal. I done fried my potatoes. I got olive oil soaking all within my chicken breast. You know what I mean? I can't even tell you how many grams of fat that is, but yeah, that's just one meal that's supposed to be 500 calories, which is now 1700 calories. Just like ridiculous. Then I'm stepping on the scale and wondering why the scale going up and I'm not losing weight. It's because of this reason right here. The excessive oil is adding extra calories. Some of y'all probably watching this like, well, duh, I didn't know this in the beginning. Well, at least if I knew it, I wasn't counting. I didn't think it counted. Okay. Mistake number 2 was underestimating my calories. Right now, with this, clearly off of mistake number 1, obviously I'm underestimating my calories because I'm not tracking the oil. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, good. You know, my last meal was 500 calories. I can have this little extra thing on here because I'm still within my calorie range. You get what I mean? So now I'm over consuming, right? Just from the healthy meals, I'm over consuming on that. And so I'm sneaking in little cheats because I'm thinking I'm within my calorie range. So now I'm underestimating the amount of calories I had, which is then causing the scale to go up. I'm actually overeating. So I'm stepping on the scale is going up. It's not going down. Another thing that I kept doing in the beginning that I want you guys to definitely avoid, which is why I always say track your food, is I always kept forgetting what I had. So again, in the beginning of me, losing weight, I would go to work and say if it's a work function, some of you guys work in offices and stuff like that, but let's say like coworkers bring food in, they say, hey, do you want to try this? It's donuts, right? So they bring donuts in. Do you want some donuts? And so you may get like 1, you may get 2. So let's just say those donuts is like 600 calories, right? You didn't forgot that you had the donuts. You still soaking all your food in oil. You underestimate how many food you had. You sneaking little cheat snacks in between there because you think you're good in your calorie count. So now you got the snowball effect. You didn't overconsume on the oil, right? You didn't forgot what you had, and now you eating donuts in the morning. You know what I mean? You eating extra calories. I'm just pretty much saying, did you eat extra calories? Snowball effect, destroying all the progress in the gym. You get what I mean? Like it's just insanity, which I was doing in the beginning. Another thing too about that, like, okay, you may forget what you had or whatever. You may forget a snack or to add a meal or whatever. Another thing that kept like messing me up. This may not be science backed. This is strictly just Jonathan's opinion. I don't know what's in Dunkin' Donuts coffee because I used to always go there. Dunkin' Donuts was my go-to spot to get some coffee. For whatever reason, when they make a coffee for me, I can get French vanilla, caramel, whatever, almond milk. It's like 500 calories. I get the large, I'm not going to lie, and I do get a little extra pumps of caramel, cool. But it's like 550 calories. I make it at home, it's like 230 max, 230 calories max. I'm saying that to say, like, why does that matter? I'm saying that to say because you got to watch out for the hidden calories. Dunkin' Donuts was that hidden calorie for me because when I actually put it into MyFitnessPal, my coffee came up to like 500 calories. So let's wind this back. I'm already soaking my food in oil and grease. I got my potatoes soaking in oil and grease, which making it 1,700 calories. I'm underestimating the calories I'm eating, so I'm sneaking little things in here and there. And then on top of that, I'm forgetting the food that I'm eating. Then I got the Dunkin' Donuts coffee on top of that. So you see how the whole snowball effect is already getting worse. So now I'm stepping on a scale go up. I'm like, oh man, this fat loss stuff on YouTube don't work. I'm doing everything they said, but I'm not losing weight. No, it's not the fact that I'm not losing weight because it ain't working. I'm not tracking all these other things. I listened to some bodybuilder on here tell me eat chicken breast and red potatoes. So I think in my mind that's what I'm doing, but I'm not really eating chicken breast and red potatoes. I'm really drinking grease, you know what I'm saying, with a side of chicken breast and potatoes. That's what's really happening, and I didn't realize that. Right? Mistake number five. Mistake number five. Again, this is the mistake that I say that no one talks about. No one talks about this mistake. Watch YouTube videos. And, you know, when I was on my fat loss, they never mentioned this. Okay. It might be a self-control issue. It is what it is. But I know I ain't the only one who do this. So check this out. I got two kids, 12 and 5. Okay. Now they not on a caloric restriction, none of that. Okay. So I still have to buy food that caters to my kids. I still got to buy Doritos, Cheetos, any chip with an Eatos, all that's, you know, all this type of junk food that they still want to eat as kids, that we still want to eat these stuff as kids. Right. So I still buy it. So the thing is, you get in from work, you know you're going to eat a healthy meal, but you got to cook the healthy meal. It may not be made already. Okay. And I was in a situation, okay, I didn't pre-cook it. Okay, so I have to cook it. So while I was cooking, guess what I'm doing? Grab a bag of chips and I'm snacking. I'm talking to my wife about work. Yeah, you believe what these people did to me today? No, you talking, eating chips, then you cooking your food, then you look up, you probably didn't had about 300, 400 calories just in the little snacks, you know, juices or whatever, the little extra calories you had on top of the meal you now have to eat. Which, by the way, that dinner was also soaked in grease too, because by that time I still didn't put the two and two together, right? So mistake number 5 to avoid, which was the big mistake for me, that I still have to avoid now, is stop snacking while you're waiting on your food to cook. And if you are going to snack, you need to replace that with something healthy. It's really hard for us who have kids because the kids' snacks are like the best snacks. Those are the Doritos, those are the chips, those are the Lay's potato chips. That's my weakness. Family size bag of Lay's potato chips. I'm not going to like negate the fact that that's difficult. I'm telling you right now it's going to, but it's a mistake that you need to avoid if you want to progress to the next level and like you want the scale to go down and not up. Because if you want the scale to go up, do everything I just said. Everything I just said, I will almost 100% guarantee you will stay fat. You will become bitter about your fat loss process. And you'll be telling everybody, I tried this guy's diet from YouTube and it doesn't work because we're doing these things. So hopefully these mistakes stop you from doing the same thing I did. If you are at a plateau, it may be because we're doing something that's in here. We may be forgetting the food we're eating. We may be over consuming on butter. We may be snacking while we're waiting on our meals to cook. I don't know. It may be one of these things. So guys, definitely stay tuned for more videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All I'm doing is packaging my journey and then giving it to you guys. If you guys get some nuggets or some value out of it, hopefully it works for you. You can hop up on this app, tell people your journey too. We can all get up on here with a bunch of transparency and kind of change the fitness industry and just be a wealth of knowledge for other people. So guys, I hope this helps. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.